Blinkers, welcome back to Ringo Circle. We have a show today. Today we're talking about MK. Has a few updates with the patches. Mans are going to be able to cheat harder with Liu Kang and whoever is in the roster. A few things I have to say about that game though to the creators. On that, dash! Next, we have the biggest cap I've ever seen. Fighting game community says 10 years? Hold on, I have a few things to say about that and the different types of opinions that I can bring towards this game, but on that, dash! Next, Tampa never sleeps. Mans for getting folded. I could only imagine the shit talking that was on the sidelines, but PunkDaGod ended up taking the championship over there, getting paid a bit of ricketies, you know what I mean? Dash! And you don't know before we start anything at all. If you like all the content here on Ringo Circle, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button like you are going to smash your thing before you go to jail. Here it is. Smash and already go. Next on Ringo Circle. Dash! Now MK just dropped another patch. Wonder how that's gonna go. To be honest with you, the game graphically looks hot, but there's a few things I have to say about it. Now, the patch update was able to give some characters the ability to do different combos and cancels, and if you're into it, you can definitely see all of them within the video that I'll be posting, or you could go on the X and watch it if you're really playing the game, but I don't know many people who are. I mean, at the end of the day, I know there was a lot of people at EVO playing, sure, but how many people are gonna sit down and say, yo dog, you wanna play MK1? But the thing is, it needs an upgrade. That's what I think. Mr. Ed, my guy, if you don't make a change to what's going on with this game, I swear you'll see the end of the franchise. But with that being said, let's elaborate more. My feeling toward the game, even if you did patch updates, it means that people wanted characters a certain way before you dropped them and you fucked up and now you need to drop them better. Okay, happens a lot of times, no problem. But why does the game feel like it's the same game all the time? The characters are so stiff, they don't move with no fluidness. It seems like all the characters are the same, all this type of shit. How many times can I see Liu Kang go into Mortal Kombat with the rest of them, Sanya and Johnny Cage and all of them? How many times are they fighting for the realms? Now, I know that's the basis of the story, and I get it. It could be cool if they just changed the fucking engine, for God's sake. Bro, that's all I'm asking. I know it's hard to say for the man to change what was going on from the get-go in the beginning. I get it. But we need a different type of take and feel. I fell in love with MK from MK Ultra 3. With the ultimate babalities and friendships and the beat-up combos and a whole bunch of stuff. With that, I loved all the characters that were in it. All the darkness and the different types of females especially, that's for sure. But what can we say about it now? With them reverting all the way back to 1, what was the point on this? Again, I'm not a major understanding of the storyline yet, but I can say the storylines do get really deep, but is it enough to keep the player base going? And what is next? Are they just gonna drop MK2? And then what? Are they really sitting in the laboratory to recreate MK Ultra Ultimate number 3? That is what I'm waiting for. I don't know what is the answer. Now you guys in the comments drop what you think the answer is, but I have no idea what they can do. And I am afraid we may see the end and the last tournament ever. On that, dash! Now, I never seen more of a hype or cap in my life when it comes to this. 10 years into this game, are you fucking out of your mind? Are you crazy? No way that's gonna happen, I tell you this right now. Now, I'm not hating on the whole entire game or Arc Systems for getting Marvel. Let me tell you the truth and my aspect and understanding of this. Dragon Ball was a game that Arc Systems did. In my opinion, Those were the characters that people wanted to see fly around. Okay, sure. So they got a contract and they were able to drop something that people wanted to see. We had never seen a Dragon Ball game with that speed or type of caliber that we can compare to Marvel vs. Capcom. That is why I believe they were able to go into the realm of Dragon Ball and create it to make it something that could actually work, and so that nobody can bash it so hard until of course it fell off. And that's fine. But now, what I want you to consider with Tokon, they have so much shoes to fill with this game. Let's consider these factors now. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is arguably and considerably the best fighting game of all time. Okay, number one. You have to fill the shoes of that game. Marvel 3 came out and tried its very best and did a very good job. I am not bashing that game, but in the end, if you ask the community, man to man, Marvel 2 is still more competitive and harder to play than Marvel 3. Okay, with that being said now, Capcom then dropped another Marvel that I don't even remember the name of the game to this point. Who does? Because it flopped. It flopped so hard that they even dropped it and didn't give a damn about any marketing and consideration for the fucking game. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, when you as Arc Systems has to go ahead and take liberty of Marvel versus these guys, you should be afraid. You should be very afraid on how you're going to deal with the situation and how the community is going to take the game. If the game doesn't touch the speed and the magnitude and the wackiness that we've been trying to get from Marvel this whole time, then it will fail. I don't want to see Arc Systems fail. Why would I want to see them fail? They created Guilty Gear. I foamed that. Love that game. I even foamed Dragon Ball hard to a next level. All of it. But getting into the big boys' yard of Marvel is a whole different game altogether. I want them to consider where they are going with this, what they're going to do, and stop sending out all the cap advertising of 10 years backing. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is gonna pay that much money for 10 years of this shit? I tell you, it won't even last 6 months online. And that is the truth. You'll have mans like Justin Wong and them trying to build it up. They will do it to the best they can. But if there are no tournaments with the money, because the game is not running up the numbers, then nobody's gonna play. And I guarantee you the game will not run up the numbers because of these aspects. Now I'm hoping for them to really point and prove me wrong. Even I'll buy the game and play to prove how garbage it is compared to the rest. And with that, I want to know if they're going to be able to change any other aspects with player bases, or how Xbox Live was with all of the community, or PlayStation is with all of what else, or how they were doing with Street Fighter when they created the lobby thing inside when you can run around in the arcade. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, but what can you incorporate that's gonna make it cool for all of us to wanna play? Tell me what the fuck you're gonna do. And on that, dash! Now quickly, Tampa never sleeps. Tournament run up. PunkDaGod ran that and won. He had dropped an ex-Twitter tweet, whatever you wanna call it, and he said, Sagat seems like he's broken sometimes and seems like he's broken none times. All I really want is some more low tiger shots. Okay, now I don't use Sagat, but I faced him a couple times in ranked and he seems to be pretty busted. With him saying that he may need more low tiger shots, it may be true. Again, he did win, so we have to take his opinion for consideration. Now, at these tournaments, I know there's bear shit talking going on, and I hope that somebody did really put up some cash and make some cash, and the man them who rickety rack up really do. Because I want to show off this part of the community too. We do have a bunch of hard mans, so if you do want to step a certain way with your game, you can try. As long as you have the skills to back it up on the hitbox or controller, then everything's blessed. It seems like at this Tampa Never Sleeps, there was a long list of really strong players. PunkDaGod was able to run it up with a new character, which all proves his all-natural skill. We will always be showboating and showing off the people who won the tournaments because it is a stressful ordeal. Mans have to play. There is only one winner. Only one man walks out with the bag. So you already know how that could go. And with that, anybody who's willing to go and play all these tournaments, even if you win or lose, you still can build up your skills, and one day you could be Evo champion or even winning at Tampa Never Sleeps or whatever tournament is in your vicinity. But with that, dash! And again, thank you for watching Ringo Circle. We are going through everything that we can find in the FGC universe to drop. I will be talking the real. I will be dropping the real and giving all the right opinions about the right stuff. And again, until the next one, dash!